All right, so here we are. Moving on to the fifth one. Provide the name for each region for every order. So name or for every order, as well as the account name and the unit price that they paid for the order. However, you should only provide the results if the standard order quantity exceeds 100 and the posted order quantity exceeds 50. Your table should have the standard three. Region name, account name, and the unit price, and sort for the smallest unit price first in order to avoid the division by 0 at 0.01. All right, so let's go ahead and just before we understand this, so just before we get cracking onto this, we'll move over to reading from here and then we'll focus on this one. So provide the name for each region for every order, as well as the account name and the unit price that they paid for the order. Okay, however, you should only provide the results of the standard. Okay, so in this case, the columns are going to be region name, account name, and the unit price. However, once again, just like the previous one, we have to go through other tables, even though their columns might not be showing, but because they're linked in between, they're like the middle table, they have to be linked between. They have to be joined between. So let's go ahead and start off. Let's try it another way. Let's start off with region. Or we could even just do orders, to be honest. Let's start it off. So I just want to throw myself as many curveballs as possible to really check my understanding. Order. So we're going to go ahead and create link the orders and accounts. Then we'll link it to sales, and then we'll link it to region. So what that's going to look like is join account A on. So let's do o dot account underscore ID. Interesting that we haven't used. I'm just thinking outside. Interesting that we haven't used like left or right join. But who knows? It might just gonna be a call coming up. O dot okay, and then a dot ID. Then joining on to the sales rep team. Sorry, sales rep table. That's going to be sales reps. That's going to be an F. It's going to be a dot sales rep dot ID and equals to F dot ID. Join. Then it's going to be region R on. That's going to be for sales dot region ID and region dot name. Now comes the fun part with the conditional. So, however, you should only provide the result of standard order quantity, as well as, let's see if I can do. So these two quantities that I've just highlighted, they appear to be in the orders table. So we got the poster quantity and then the standard. So what we're going to do is that we're going to set up conditionals for this. Again, I'm going to continue on with the where as the first keyword. It just makes it more clear for understanding so far. So let's do that. So o dot standard quantity, and let me go ahead and put that as lowercase to avoid any errors. Standard quantity is going to be greater than 100, and o dot poster underscore quantity is going to be greater than 50. Cool. Be greater than 50. Order by smallest unit price. So smallest. I'm wondering. So I believe that's paused, taken out for a bit. I want to see if once I put it out in the unit price in the select statement and set up an alias, I want to see if I can use that alias back at order by. So let's do that. So select, of course, we got the typical r.name as name region, and then we got the account name as account, and then we have the unit price. So unit price, let me go ahead and set the alias for it first. And now it's going to be total total quantity, because that's money divided by amount, essentially, plus 0.01. And again, we're deciding that 0.01 to avoid any totals being zero, then therefore dividing by zero. Okay, and now let's go ahead and use that alias to see if that really works. And that's gonna be in an ascending order. Sort of the smallest unit price first. Okay, check it out. Hopefully I didn't make that same mistake of the. Okay. Operator doesn't exist. Integer. Operator doesn't exist. Okay, let's dive into this. Integer equals character. Something about the aliases being. Okay, then. Sorry about that. So region, account name, that's unit price. Okay, by that. Let's see if that itself is fixed. Let's see where the issue is lying. Okay, so operator doesn't exist. Okay, on. Operation doesn't exist. Integer equals character. Integer equals character. What seems to be the issue here, though? What is this the type of thing? It might be sales rep on sales underscore rep underscore ID. Okay, orders. Order accounts is that. Okay, so now order is equal to account underscore ID and then a dot ID. Then we do join it with sales and on a dot account the sales rep underscore ID equals dot ID. Then region. Then region is going to be R and it's going to be sales underscore region underscore ID, and then R is going to equal to name. Where O standard, I'm wondering if that's what my standard quantity O dot post greater than 100. I might have to resort to the solution for this because I'm just trying to see. Well, actually, no, I don't want to do that. I want to see well, I'm going to rebuild back this. I'm going to rebuild this query all over again. Okay, this really seems like to have some problem with my accounts.name, region.name, then it's pretty much that. Orders, accounts, sales reps, and region. Operator doesn't exist. Integer equals character. Never seen that type of exist. Operator doesn't exist. Join on, join on, join on. Just make sure. Select from, join on, join on, join on. Okay, let's rebuild this then. This is the time. So let's go ahead and do that. Join count. Yeah, it's save time. I'm gonna go ahead and put those over here. Okay. Okay. Then have this on. Okay. Go ahead and add this on. Oh, you know what? That's why I messed up. Okay, I know. Now I figured it out. This should have been uh region.id. That's what it should have been. Let's try that. And order by, no, we can test that out. Unit price is going to be smallest price, so it doesn't be ascending. So that is fine. Let me just copy and paste that, and let's do that. Order price. Now let's look at the solution. This was number 5, I believe. So let's check out number 5. Excuse, yeah. So here we are. For types. Yeah, it's interesting to see that the alias one set up in the thing. I guess once you have all the columns from all the filtering and all the database has been cleared out, then you have the alias that which can be then used for the ordering. Makes sense. That was just a little blurb on my own understanding of order of execution. That's pretty much it. Thank you.